Park here in Barrie, and of course today is the Metallica show. Coming up in the show, we are going to have an interview with those guys. Right now on stage, it's Danzig. People get pretty excited. Okay, we also have an interview with Danzig, and first to start things off, we've got an interview with Mike Muir from the band that was the opening act, Suicidal Tendencies.
When we started in the band, we never thought we would be like playing here or anywhere else. We were playing in our kitchen because it was fun. Like, you know, I guess like kids, like people that are older here that are 30-something years old playing hockey, they ain't never going to be in the NHL, but they enjoy it, and that's the thing, and that's what it was for us. And so we never had to make those difficult business decisions on what our career is depending upon, because we never looked at it as a career. And I think that music is only a small fragment of life. I'm fortunate that when I was younger, I loved music. And there's a lot of things I love, but with anything you love, there's a lot of things you hate. And that's why Suicidal's here, is because there's so much stuff we don't like. So we're trying to do the opposite of what we don't like and give people that maybe can understand what we are, some music that they'll enjoy as much as we. And we know that a lot of people won't get it, but we've always said, part of the reason why Suicidal's still a band is because it's not only the people that like it, but sometimes it's more important the people that don't like it, that don't get it. Yeah, a little same situation on the Megadeth tour. We got off that tour because it was the first time in my life that I felt like and it's sorry to use a bad word, but a prostitute. And that's my word, because our situation was, I felt very uncomfortable what we're doing. I go out and talk to people, and the people that were getting into music that hadn't heard us before were not people that I'd want to associate with. And I've come from a side, I'm very careful when I say that, because I've always been judged and stuff, and I feel very uncomfortable judging other people. But when someone can't even talk in a single sentence, it's like, I can't be around people like that, you know? Infectious did a tour with Ozzy, and I learned from Ozzy, you know what? He goes, I'm scared of my fans. And I go, that's the worst thing in the world to do. And I ain't scared of nobody in that sense and stuff, because it's not in the sense of being crazy or whatever, but there's no purpose in fear, you know? And it's just a situation where I don't want to be there where these are people like, these are the people that like our music, and they're not getting it at all. You know, they're liking it for the wrong reasons.
Who did you come here to see?
You gotta send it. Send me your money. You hear what I'm saying? Send it. Send it. Your money.
Living is not like going out there and destroying your mind. Living is when you have a purpose, you know who you are, when you've taken the time to figure out who you want to be and go after a challenge or something. That's what life is, not doing something that 2 days later, 2 months later, 2 years later you regret. That's not fun, that's not life. Living life is when you do something that you worked hard for when you didn't know if you could, and people put you down for spending all that time on it, and 2 years later you did something no one else thought you could. That's living, and that's what it's all about for us.
So on the yard there, Suicidal Rock. So on the yard there, Suicidal Rock. So on the yard there, Suicidal Rock. I want you to join the army, ST!
Interview with Metallica. Right now, Danzig's on stage, so really all the hardcore fans are up there, but I spotted somebody. Hang on. Hey, you're a Danzig fan?
Oh, yes! Danzig rules the planet.
Okay, anybody else? Oh, come here, there's another one. Are you a big Danzig fan?
Oh, big time, man. Check it out. I mean, I should have worn my white zombie shirt, but yeah. Fucking hell, man. Metallica!
Okay, they don't pay me more for this. This is a Danzig on a Power 30.
Metallica!
I don't like playing in the daylight, though.
Why is that?
Because I just don't like it.
Takes away from the stage show?
It just, I don't like being out in the daytime, you know, so.
Trying to perpetuate the myth of
No, it is no myth. That's it. You know what I mean? It would be a myth if it was like, maybe it's not true. I don't like being in the daylight, so there is no myth. I don't like being out in the day. Music has changed, you know, as far as like, you know, programming and things like that. Different music is more acceptable now. As opposed to like when we came in, it was just hairspray bands and, you know the bands. And so for us, the stripped down band, you know, it was like unheard of.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my word. What's they mean, what's they say, mother.
Not mainstream success, it's just a commercial success of Mother 93.
I can think of, you know, a lot of ways. Some people say this band just stuck together long enough for people to catch up to us. Some people say, you know, it was the right time, right place, whatever it is, you know. I just think it was a great song. It always was a great song, and, you know, finally, certain people are gone from this industry, and certain people are gone from media, and other people have more of an open mind about what music is supposed to be. That could be it too. That's probably a lot of it.
But if you want to find hell with me, I can show you what it's like.
It's kind of funny. It's like if a magazine doesn't tell people you're successful, you're not successful. If MTV doesn't play your video, you're not successful. But in reality, you are successful. Like Metallica is a perfect example. They were selling tons of records and no airplay on radio stations. You know, no video play. They didn't even have video, but they were a very successful band, but a lot of people just didn't realize it. And it's the same thing. There's a lot of other bands out there like that too, who are very successful, but they just don't get the coverage. And it's kind of like, you know, when you do the video shows, they're like, oh, you know, now you're successful. It's like, well, we've been successful. Where have you been? That's really what the reality of it is.
Okay, we are back on the Power 30, and here with us is somebody you guys know very well, Lars Ulrich from Metallica. Thanks a lot, Lars, for being on the show. Well, gee, Lars, I want you to be in a good mood for this interview.
I'm in a great mood. The Rangers just scored the second game, the second goal.
Okay, but now this is already airing on Monday, and I just have a feeling that by Monday, the Canucks will have to come back. Right on, Lars. Anyhow.
Game 4 is until Tuesday.
That's right.
We're in hockey mode in the dressing room, and forgive us.
Well, listen,
Anyway.
you're about to go on very shortly.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So tell us about the theme of this tour that you've got here with Suicidal and Danzig.
Well, you know, we got these guys, we got Suicidal. It's pretty cool. We wanted to have some bands out with us that we've, you know comfortable with. We've had those guys out in Europe a couple of years ago. We had Suicidal out in Europe last year, and in a couple of weeks Alice in Chains take over from Danzig for the rest of the tour. And so it's like, it's cool. You're outdoors, you're hanging out. It's kind of a low-profile tour, and you got all your friends with you. So it's pretty cool. We don't usually carry support acts, or last time we went through and played indoors, we didn't have support acts. So it's cool to kind of mix it up. And when you bring support acts out, you bring somebody out who you're buddies with and you want to hang out with. And so, you know. So I get into a big ice throwing match with them in a few minutes or something. You know?
Oh, we'll catch up, right. Sure. There they go. They're over there.
Okay.
They're the guys dressed in black, Danzig.
And we're over here. Okay.
They're the guys dressed in black, Metallica.
Black.
Mike here.
The only white you'll see backstage anywhere today.
You've been on tour for almost 2 years. How do you keep it interesting? Why are you still doing it? Why don't you take a break and enjoy your money?
Well, we finished the Black Album tour, which we call the Rome tour. We finished that in July of last year. So contrary to popular belief,
We've actually had almost 11 months off, or 1 month shy of the year off that we were projecting. But it's time to think about the next record, the next studio record, and we thought since we have had a year, and I mean off, I don't mean off from the road, I mean off, like nothing. You know, we don't see each other, James and me hang a little bit, but we don't have anything going, and also it's just like time to start thinking about the next album. What would be a great way to get everybody refocused on Metallica, get, you know, get inspired and so on. So we thought, why don't we go out and do what is the single most fun thing you can do, which is in being in a band, which is tour in the summer outside in the States and Canada. So that's what we're doing for like 8-10 weeks, and then we come straight off that and go in and start thinking about the next record. So what this is basically like a quick stint. By our standards, 10 weeks is a quick stint to go out and kind of get motivated and inspired to start thinking about the next record. And like I said, we have had a year off, and we have thrown some money around on absolutely useless things over the last year.
It says, who gives a...
Who gives a... No, actually the title of the tour is Summer Beat.
You can say it.
Summer shit. No, I don't know, we're playing off the theme of the last, I mean, you know, I think there came a point in hard rock where a lot of that stuff got a little too silly with names and, you know, logos and all this kind of stuff. So we were trying to bring it down to making more of a comical approach, you know, instead of, you know, these Dungeons and Dragons and beasts and all this crap that everybody, you know, and skulls and all this. So it's like, you know, we have James's little guy here, and he threw one night when he was really drunk, and you know,
and that's how much they paid for the artwork.
Right, yeah, we got a discount. And we introduced the word shit into basically anything we come up with at the moment, you know.
Okay, well listen, Lars, as you said, you've got a date with about 20,000 people out there.
Go on.
I don't know if you can hear them, but they're kind of making a lot of noise. So thank you very much.
Yeah, Metallica.
Nice to have you on the show again, and we'll look forward to hearing your new album, hopefully in the next, you know, year or so. If you're working with Bob, maybe in the next 5 years. That wasn't a dig at Bob. Okay, and this is Metallica on the Power 30.
Yeah, I'm James Hetfield's twin brother.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so can you sing? Sing.
Not on the air.
Come on, buddy, sing.
Come on.
Exit light, enter night. I'm on TV.
What are you guys doing right now?
Waiting for our moms. Mom, come get us.
Are you parents waiting for your children?
Yes, we are.
Why? They must be just dying to see you tonight.
2 down, 1 to go. 2 in the car, 1 we're looking for.
What did you think of the show?
Wicked!
Isn't this nice of your parents coming to pick you up from Metallica?
Yeah.
Cool.
What did you think of Metallica?
Not bad. Quite frankly, perhaps I'm not that old after all, eh?
Maybe not. Okay, thank you very much,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank you. Did you come with your shorts like that?
No.
What happened?
The mosh happened.
Did anybody go in the mosh pit? And you escaped unharmed?
Barely. I crawled out. I crawled.
What are you doing with your shoes right here?
Taking out my steel toes
Woo! Why did you have them on in the first place?
to protect my feet from the mosh pit.
Look, different shoes, man.
Is it worth it to get kicked in the head?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. How much? What's 9 times 9?
81.
Okay, maybe it's worth it. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Any problems tonight?
None whatsoever.
None. Very well-behaved mosh pit.
Yes, it's been excellent, actually. We've had a lot of cooperation from all the people involved, and everybody's well behaved. Very pleased to hear that.
Oh, good. So no serious injuries.
No serious. Just minor. I mean, sprained ankles and maybe a little cut here or there, but nothing serious that I can report anyway.
Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. Can you get us out of here faster than everybody else?
Well, we'll certainly try. How's that?
An escort?
Yeah, police escort all the way out of town.
Okay, cool. All right, bye. Has anybody seen my sunglasses? Oh my God. Hey! Looks like somebody stepped on them. Oh well, anyhow, hope you guys have had as much fun watching today's show as we've had doing it. Suicidal, Danzig, Metallica, totally ruled, especially Metallica. Tomorrow we've got the new Stone Temple Pilots, also the new Motley Crue, and we're going to announce the winner of the Pantera contest. Make sure you watch. From an extremely dirty and empty field, that's it for the Metallica show. Thanks for watching.